Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, D-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab, back in the book, doing what I do for you. Oh, it's meditation time. I got something good for you today. Put your thinking caps on because it's time to learn something today. The teacher's on duty. Let's rock. Rightisms, 25 words to live by. Storytelling, story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tuned in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. You know what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinkers way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to, know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get it together. And before we do that, let me ask you a question. Do you know you? You will when I'm through. Pay attention. I got you. That's what I do. So let's go. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself. And to my yacht, be true. All right, here we go. This right thinkers is what is the purpose of meditation. You see the hieroglyphic there? Okay. I don't understand it, but I understand what they mean. I'm going to break it down for you as we go, but the hieroglyphic, not so much. I told you that. That's going to make me a little smarter so I can understand. Let's talk about what is the purpose of meditation. Good part. All human beings, the inalienable right, deserve to experience peace. If you're a slave master, that can't be your philosophy. If you have somebody a slave, they're not going to be able to experience the desires of peace and fulfillment. Why? They are enslaved. They're not free. So all human beings deserve to experience peace, fulfillment, and abiding happiness, as well as acquiring self-knowledge and to know and learn the secrets, of the universe, nature, including. These are questions that everybody had to ask at one time in life. Why am I here? Well, your mother and father got together and boom, you came about. Who am I? Bingo, that's the thing for you to find out. Where do I come from? Your mother's belly. And who and what is God? Ding, 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 ding. You have to figure that part out for yourself. Again, don't look for them outside yourself. Hint, hint. And there is one obstacle that prevents them from attaining this knowledge. What do you think that is? Ignorance. Ding, 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 jackpot. The practice of religion and spiritual study is to resolve the ignorance. You hear this said? The practice of religion along with spiritual study is to resolve the ignorance and allow you, the human being, to now discover the truth about themselves and about what there is even beyond death. Well, we just died. That's ignorant, and you will die. Don't worry. that tuna changed after a few thousand miles, going back doing the same thing. But and that's it. That's all. No, there's more than that. You just ain't figured it out. That's what the purpose of meditation is, to help you do just that, so you can stop the cycle of what. Reincarnation. Now, this is called, how is higher vision attained? That means your third eye should be open. And how you open your third eye? There you go. She taught anatomy. Remember that? That's right thinking philosophy. Okay, I just changed the Shita Netta. And Shiti, it means the discipline of Shita Netta, ancient Egyptian African religion that they live by. And Sheti, Shety, it means the study of the spiritual mysteries. God is a mystery. You need to study to learn him through what? Through daily practice of right thinking philosophy, aka semi-Tawi, or what we call yogic disciplines. We practice that. We live that. Hence, they call it a religion, but a religion is what you live. So, as a right thinker, I live what I teach. Okay? Oh, yeah. The purpose. Now the question is the purpose of what? Meditation. Well, I'm supposed to sit down and just go to sleep? If you do that and don't use your mind for anything other than that, that's what you will do. But if you sit down with intention to free your mind and take in some information that's in your mind, you just ain't tapped into it. You gotta raise your consciousness to become what? Have a knowledge or commune with your higher self. If you just living for pleasures and stuff on the work, you just beastly nation. Okay, I'll tell you that for years. Okay, but the purpose of meditation is what? To purifying the mind. I just gave you a whole book of Maya to teach you how to purify the heart with actions, righteous deeds, all those things you need to know. I put you there so I can take you here. Now I'm giving you how to purify the mind. When the heart and the mind are purified, they become one. That's what meditation does, along with the Maya, the physical, along with the mental. This is the mental aspect because we're dealing with all mind. Everything is mental at meditation. Let's go, okay? You got meditation, purification of the mind. Understand that? Now, let's go. You got two stages. You got informal, which is virtual, and then you got formal, which is disciplinary. The two stages, one is gross and one is subtle, okay? That means the informal, you stay in a meditative state of mind as you're moving, grooving through your day's activity. You stay in that disciplined state of mind. That's called a meditative state of mind, spiritual discipline, God conscious, Christ conscious, but you're doing what's right. Whatever you're doing it for the right reason, the right purpose. And then you got your formal meditation. You take the time, sit, come in here, and I do my thing in the mornings. And if I got free time, I just, I take a little meditative state. Just let it go and wake up. Wow, stuff coming to you wow. That's a beautiful thing. That's how you educate yourself. Why? But becoming meditative. There's some stuff up here that you have no idea, but it's up there. Okay, moving on. It's called memory. All right, you open up that memory bank and you meditate. That's the whole thing because everything recorded from here to here. Now, let's talk about the ultimate goal for meditators of life is to obtain, you ready? The state of nihas. I love that word. That's my favorite word. That's my favorite word. Why? Because nihas is what they call the spiritual awakening. When you reach that, you made a difference in your life. Why? You communicated with God. That's what nihas means. That's why it's my favorite word. Okay? And many mystics around the world call it by different names, but everybody who experienced it know what it is. Do you? I do. Resurrection, liberation, spiritual enlightenment, okay, Christ consciousness, Horus Hood, all those names mean the same thing, etc. Okay, but you get the concept. India, they got moksha, nirvana, everybody got a word for that one-on-one connection with God. Okay, it all means, they say different, but it all means the same thing. They made that connection with God. Okay, now what happens? Okay, the great goal of life is attained when what? When the mind is purified through what? The two stages of meditation practice when daily. And the first mode of meditative practice is, I told you, the informal. Informal means what? It means all of the time when the formal mode is not being engaged. The formal mode is when a person makes a special time to sit and concentrate on meditating. The informal, a person cannot be meditating constantly all day unless you're in you're a monk or in the monastery. Why? Because they have to go to work, they have to pay bills, take care of their normal life. Okay, take care of their family matters, etc. Watch this. But those times are what? They're called informal times. Why? Because during those times, you, the meditator, you have to learn to live life in what? A meditative state of mind. In a manner so that what? Your peace is not disturbed. You're still in harmony with your workflow, everything going on, so that what? That your mind remains pure, clear, unagitated, undisturbed, somewhat like a lake, smooth, where it can actually do what it needs to do. And in this manner, now you're ready for what? Your formal practice whenever you see fit or whenever you get the time. That's what I just tell you. At a certain point, I'm just sitting there, okay, I got a few minutes. I can sit here and just go. Simple. All right? Now, therefore, you use both aspects and they both are just important when they use intricately like that, when you know the difference between the two. Now, here we go. I'm going to show you some pictures. Don't freak out. Okay, some people get, this right here. We all know what that is, but this is a definition. Remember, they write in the hieroglyph. All the other, these is hieroglyphs, but I got the meaning below the bottom. Okay, so, but they talk in pictures. Okay, pictograms, so to speak, and everything meant something. Okay, I get to all of these for you, so hopefully break it down so you can understand it. All right. So now, according to our ancient myth, if the Bible would tell its followers that this is a book of myth, allegorical, astronomical, zodiac concept, y'all would be able to digest and learn and probably be better off than believing the real. I'm going to get out of that lesson. I ain't there. But we tell you, this is an Egyptian myth of who? Het-Hadu and Tahuti. Well, who the, again, if you understand them, you should go back to a few tapes. Okay, there's about 3,000 of them out there. But when we learn what? That there are what? 3 states of mind. Again, I just showed you a picture of them. And in order to achieve success through meditation and to reach the great goal of Nihas, there's some things you got to do, some things you got to learn, some things you have to perform. These states must be understood and complexes of the mind that will allow it to what? To be affected and afflicted by what? Your lower states, which is the agitated and dull mind, must be overcome. That's the ego self. That's the lower nature. Again, anything got to be over, that means it's below. It's down here. You want to come up. You want to rise. Okay? That's why all the angels, everything good, got wings. These states will be discussed in detail later as we go along. Again, I'm going to break it down for you. The first one is Wum-Ab. It's spelled W-M-E-T, Wum-Ab. It means dense or dull of heart. That means you ain't really paying attention, okay? You really ain't got your thing together. The second one was Niche. That means the agitated and disturbed mind. You always plotting and planning. That person always got something, always scheming. That's them, okay? The third one, you see with the I at the end, the word is beg, B-E-G. It says lucid, to be bright, to see. When you see that I, you know it got something to do with fight, with vision. They know that, I know that. And now the first one, Wombat, it means, next lesson, there's 3 things you need to learn. Oh, this is about to get good. The first rule of learning is listening. Second rule is reflecting. These things sound familiar? The third one is meditation. And they are spelled Ma, M-E-H. Reflection is spelled Mau, M-A-U-I. And meditation is spelled U-A-H. And these are the 3 steps in meditation. The Ma, M-A-U, means concentration. Next one, meditation, U-A-H, Ruah, and super consciousness. I've been dying to get to this. It's Psi, S-Y-H. What the hell is super consciousness? Stick around. Let's break it down for you. Hopefully you'll know by the end of this lesson. All right, let's go. And do you have it? More important. Now, I just gave you the 3 steps in the practice of meditation. And with each step, it is to be understood and thoroughly practiced so as to gradually lead your mind to expanding and having experiences of what? Your higher conscious self. You're going to the Akashic Records. You're going to that spot where everything is there. All you got to do is get there and have your way, okay? Psi, that means SYH, right? That's experiences, oh, you ready for this? Of ecstasy. I didn't tell you about the spiritual orgasm that you have when you and God connect, that marriage between the heart and the mind. Ooh-wee. Yeah, so I forgot to get that part to you. It's old. Just so you know, ecstasy. I ain't got to take a pill to feel that, okay? But the experience of ecstasy will allow the ordinary consciousness to be what? Elevated. Why? Because the mind now is presented with a state of consciousness otherwise unbeknown to it. You went to the next level. You're going to level it up, so to speak, in your mind. And what sufficient experiences of what? Super consciousness. That occurs when the mind becomes what? Established in that higher conscious realm. And then what? A person is said to be, what, you ready? Awakened. You didn't know? Why? Yeah, hello. Welcome to enlightenment or awakenment. It's HEFD, HEFD, and that means the next level of experience. Is a form of what? Immersion in what? Your divine consciousness. You and God, you done found that, man, you just loving it, okay? It's when the mind dissolves what? Completely, and it subsides so that there is what? No time, no space or awareness of an individuality, but rather all-encompassing experience. That's bliss, that's peace, that's heaven. That's the concept that we try to get. Well, our ancestors knew this, how to get you there. I can try to show you why. I got there by using this. I ain't here to preach to you. I'm here to teach you. But the experiences, watch this, the experiences is recognized by the mind. And after it's over, doing that experience itself, you, the personality, cease to exist. You become one with God. And guess what? You cease to exist as what? As an ego consciousness, as an I, me. You become one with your higher self. Being that is aware of what? Now you aware of objects separate from yourself. Therefore, there is oneness, homogeneity. That means between the individual and the divine. That's the yin and the yang, spirit and matter coming together. That experience of the transcendental consciousness, becoming aware, is described as what? You ready? Blissful, meaning unencumbered, abiding happiness. And your personality eventually will recognize that state to be more comfortable and more normal than what? The usual conscious state, and awareness as what? A mortal individual with a body and with finite senses, experiences separated from all else. If you believe you're human, you're only going to use the faculty that you can feel, taste, touch, see, or smell. That's it. No. The mind goes beyond that. The mind goes way beyond that. Understand that. I'll show you at the bottom right here. I'm about to cut this one short. I see the time. See the bottom row down here? I'm about to take you through those right quick. That's the hieroglyphic sign. I'm going to break it down for you right quick. Now, the mark, the M-A-U-I, it means to think, to ponder, to fix your attention, concentrate on something. That's what meditation does. You fix your mind, go into the blank space, and let it do what it does. Then you got the U-A-A. That means meditation. Okay? Psi, S-Y-H, that's ecstasy. That's the Eucharist. That's you becoming one with Christ becoming one with his Father. Same concept. That's where y'all got it from. I mean, that's where it comes from. That's what y'all call it. Same thing. I don't care what you call it. But when you have it, again, I love Christian people who make that connection with God. Those are the ones I call blessed out. Why? Because they got it. I ain't got a problem with them at all. None. So understand that you can share that. Why? It's a beautiful thing. Me and my pastor do it every day. It's called blessings. Okay, when you reach that level, you've done something with your life to earn it. They don't just drop it on you. Oh, no, 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 no. You don't get certain awards for just doing no. It don't happen that way. Same thing with awareness, conscious, becoming aware of knowing who you are. You got to put work in. Knowing thyself means you put the work in to do just that. Let me wrap it up. I see the clock. All right. And the next one here is swoon, or subsiding, doing what? Religious ecstasy. That's the Hafed, HEFD. That's when you just feel, everybody, we feel it sexually, physically. That's the physical ecstasy. But there's a spiritual ecstasy that only those who experience it know about that. Sorry, I'm excited. All right, let me wrap it up. I just lose my mind up in here. But now let me wrap it up with, okay, this is the other side. I'm gonna break this down for you. Let me shut it down. I'll be back again. Okay. Again, all these are hieroglyphics. Okay. Wherever you see the eye, you know it's gonna be something good. You see the heart, the ab over here? That's the heart. So we know it's something about that. All right. Let's go see what this wrapping up with. Now, men-ab. MENAB. Man's firm of heart established on whatever he believes. You are what you believe you are. And you're firm in what? Higher consciousness, where it should be, within oneself. And this is only achieved through what? Mayat. What is that? You ready? Living in harmony, righteous, informed, and formal meditation practice daily, which leads to, you ready? Nihas, or spiritual awakening. Men-ab mean firm of heart, resolute, will to do what you need to do. Arat, Mayat, meaning work rightly. Lead life of integrity. Actions in line with what you feel is right, aka Mayat. And you'll reach what? Nihas, resurrection, spiritual enlightenment, aka you'll know thyself. That's my goal, to get all my right thinkers to do just that. Know thyself. That's this lesson. I'll be back with more. It's just starting to get good. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. In closing, right thinkers, may y'all live to be 100. Me, 100 minus a day. So I never know if my right thinkers have passed away. I'll be back. Appreciate you.